Well, February starts tomorrow. What about your New Year's resolution? Did you guys even did it, or is it just already gone after a couple weeks? Well, let's talk about it. Hey, welcome back to my wonderful podcast, C'est la vie. Natacha here. I hope you guys are doing great. You have a wonderful week. It's the 31st, so it's end of the month already, and I was like, last year a lot of people just grab some piece of paper and write off any kind of New Year resolution. Hey, I need to stop smoking. Hey, I need to lose weight. I need to travel more. I need to save more. All these New Year's resolution that you guys are writing down, did you guys even keep it? I mean, did you really did it, or is it just already out of your mind because you were drunk and you were thinking, okay, let me write something special because I think I can do it? Because in my mind, I'm always like, why even start writing it if you don't keep it most of the time? I mean, a lot of people are doing it. A lot of people are really ambitious about it. But it's like after 2 or 3 days, either people lose motivations, or they're being too busy, or they shift the priorities. Like, I want to lose 10 kilos or 10 laps, like other people say, 10 laps in 2 days or in 2 weeks. And after that, after the first week when they didn't lose anything, they're like, I want to lose 1 kilo in 2 weeks. Like shifting goals and priorities like jumping balls. And also other reasons like I got sick, I couldn't do my resolution, or my sister got pregnant and I needed to help her, I didn't focus, or I had a lot of exams and I couldn't focus on my New Year's resolution, blah blah blah. All these reasons and all these things make it very hard for a lot of people to even keep their New Year's resolution, or even remind themselves that they have to do it, because it's easy to write it down, it's easy to talk about it, but it's not easy to keep it. Because I think the statistic is like 80 people, or the whole world would be very less, but like 80% of people fail keeping their New Year's resolution by February alone. So we start tomorrow. That's why I was like, okay, we have end of the month now. I'm gonna ask you guys and be honest to yourself. Did you guys keep it? Did you keep it? Because me, I gave up already. The first time I did it, I didn't kept it. After 2 weeks, I gave up. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm not going to do it anymore, because I'm not the kind of person that write things down and then never keep it. So I decided to leave it alone and not doing it anymore, because I was embarrassed the last time anyways. So what about you guys? Did you were so busy to do it, or did you lose motivation? I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, I'm not don't get me wrong. It's a good thing to do New Year's resolution, because you want to do something to change your life, to do better things in your life, and you want to improve your life. So having some goals and opinions that you write down and priorities that you want to set in your life is not a bad idea. But the way people goes on it and specifically focus on the end of the year to do it, most of the time it's not really working. And that's where I was just asking myself, what about you guys? Did you guys keep it? By the way, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my Spotify or my Apple. And of course, don't forget to leave a review, guys. I am new in the podcast world, but I love to talk about my diary, things I write down, things I'm thinking about, things that bothers me, things that interest me. And of course, after writing it down, I present it to you guys, and I let you guys think, and I let you guys impress yourself through the reviews, of course. I let you guys my knowledge openly, so that you guys can take it and maybe use it for yourself, or change or improve certain ways in your life, so that my words and everything that I said to you guys is important in your life. So don't forget, share, like, leave a review, and I'm thankful for it. Okay, back to the topic, back to the New Year's resolution. So basically, what's actually the most common New Year's resolution? Because I was thinking most of the time it was like quitting smoking or learning some new skills, but after reading about it a lot, like this couple days, because it really interested me, I wrote down the 5 that were very said a lot through service like Forbes or Times. I checked some service that they did already. So, and five specific resolution came in my mind, and I wanted to talk about these 5. And maybe one of you guys did this one of these 5, or write it down. Wrote one of these 5 on the paper. So it's important for you guys to know what's the next step, and of course it's important for me to explain you guys what I think about it. Of course, I mean, it's my podcast, I'm gonna speak my mind, and I hope you guys like it. If not, it's okay, I just spoke my mind. Well, one of the common resolutions is like improving in fitness. I mean, they probably think they never went to the gym and they want to go again, or they went just once and then they never went again, or they went during the summer just to get some attention, and then in the winter time they never went one time. So improving fitness for me, it's something that I'm like, probably a lot of people didn't keep it, because if you are not regularly going, it's hard for you to even start. And if you start just because of a resolution, it's easier for you to find reasons not to go to. Like, for instance, like I said earlier, you started the first day very motivated, and then on the next day you have like back pain and legs pain because you trained a lot, and then you relax it, of course, and after 2 days you're like, no, I still feel bad, and then you post it in the back, and then in the end you don't go anymore. So, or the other situation is like, you go on training the first day, very motivated. The next day, for example, the radio say, we're gonna expecting minus 15 degrees outside, and you're like, it's cozy at home, why should I go out now? I'm probably gonna go in the summertime. I have 1 year contract, I go in the summertime. It doesn't make sense also. These are certain things that I'm like, improving fitness, it's a good idea. Me personally, I started to register myself in the gym in April. It's like when everything is flowing, when everything is growing. For me, this is the perfect time to see a change in my life, because it's not that cold, it's also not that warm. It's the flowers are growing. It's like my body is also like developing and changing at the same time. So I registered myself in April, and since then that was my resolution. I didn't do it on New Year, because like I said, the first time I did it, it backfires completely, so I didn't do it on New Year anymore. So I decided to do it in April, and because everything is blowing, everything is growing, everything is refreshing themselves, so why not refreshing my body, so speak. So I registered myself in April, and it really works. Since then I go twice a week, even on the winter time I go twice a week. I do it. So it was a different kind of feeling to start when the flowers are growing, and when the beers are coming out, and everything is like I said, reviving. I can say it like this: reviving, reliving. I don't know the word, but if you guys know the word, say it in the review section. I may be gonna get it then. But I mean, like, they are renewing themselves again. So I was like, okay, let's try, and it really works for me. Since then, I'm there since almost 2 years now. I am going regularly twice a week in the gym, and I'm very proud of myself, because I was very a lazy potato before. That's one thing that you can do to improve your New Year's resolution. Don't focus too much on the new year, just focus more on the resolution and try to find ways if it's coming to improve your fitness. Other thing is improving finances. This is the second thing that a lot of people write down when they have a piece of paper to their New Year's resolution. Improving finances, this is something that I honestly don't also believe is something for New Year's resolution. I honestly don't believe everything that is written down is for New Year's resolution, but I would give my little opinion about it. It's good to think about it, especially when you are New Year, you have a party, you're drinking, you're spending, you're drinking, you're spending. On the end of the year, on the end of the day, you're probably a little bit more poor in the bag because you spend a lot from your bag. So it's not a bad thing to write down to improve your finances, because you spent almost everything, almost all your budget that you had, maybe for a week, for a month, for a day, I don't know. But you spend your budget, so you have, of course, the intention to improving your finances, so that spending it will be more fun or something like this. So I have an idea about this one. Instead of putting it as a New Year resolution, get your life, enjoy your day, enjoy your New Year, and then maybe on the first week of January, or when you do your taxes specifically, because January, February, March, this is tax season. If you guys forgot, we have tax season, so you have to write everything, you have to do your taxes so that you get the nice bonus check. So get ready to do it, and if it's your time to during the tax time to do it, I would advise after doing your taxes, which is of course mostly after March, this is when you do your improving your finances plan. Either you buy something that helps you to save money, or you register yourself somewhere where you can have ideas and help to save money, or you listen to some mentors, or you register yourself in the app or something like this. Why I'm saying it? Because after your taxes, you already have a clear vision how much you spent last year, how much you have this year, and how much you have a focus, how much you can save. Because all these taxes and all these calculations and all these things that you did the last year, you have it visually, and it's more easier for you to make like a plan or something. That's why I definitely would advise everybody who wants to change their finances, improve them or everything, while they are doing their taxes, and after they finish with their taxes, this is when they made a plan how to improve the next year, 2024, how to make it better, how to change things, how to balance their finances. That's where everything comes together, and I really advise to do it there. So that's my opinion at this point. The other two things I think has a lot to do with the improving fitness, which was losing weight and improving their diet. This is also part of improving fitness, I think, and I also believe, like I said earlier, this is also a thing that you can do while you start registering yourself for a gym. Like I said, me personally, I would advise most of the people to start in April while everything is growing and flourishing. I would definitely make a plan, think what I like to eat, what I don't like to eat, make my research, write it down, maybe taking an app. I have a good app that I use all the time, which is, I don't get paid for it, but I will tell you guys anyway, which is NutriCoach. You have varieties, you can write down, you can count your calories, they give you ideas and everything. And with this, I made my plan in April, how I want to lose weight, how much weight I want to lose, how consistent I want to be, if I want to lose faster or less faster, if I want to take my time. And all these things were very, very detailed written, and with the help of my Apple Watch, and with the help of my Apple phone, and with the help of course, another app which called Zing. It's an AI app that I'm trying since a couple months now, and I'm very happy with it. With the combination of both, I am actually very happy, and I am really trying to improve myself this way, and that's how I improve my fitness. And that's why I definitely would advise people, don't take it as a New Year's resolution. Take it as something that you want to do. Take it as something that is important for you, and try to reduce your excuses not to do it. And if you are not capable to do it in January, it's not a problem. Regain your motivation, regain your intentions. Think about why you want to do it, why you want to improve in fitness, why you want to improve in finances, and then make a plan, like especially if it's coming to losing weight, improving diet, improving fitness. Make a plan that fits with both. Like, don't stress yourself on the beginning. Make a plan that is reasonable. Yes, that's the word. Make a plan that is reasonable for you, so that you can improve slowly but for a long term. It's really focused on the long term, not the short term. It's really focused on the long-term improvement. This is the thing. And the last reason of New Year resolution that a lot of people also put on it was improving mental health. Okay, this one I also understand. Inflation's what there. Things went up and down. Wars are everywhere, and also jobs and companies, they are also a little bit stressed because they don't know what is happening right now with the current presidency and so forth and so forth. There are a lot of things that are changing fast. The time I have the feeling the days are shorter, the time goes faster and pass faster. So therefore, it's okay, it's understandable that the mental health, of course, is decreasing. And I get it that a lot of people want to improve there. Maybe they want to do a little bit more of meditation. Maybe they want to focus more on their self-worth. Maybe they want to focus more on their self-confidence. All these things are very important to improve in your life physically also, because it starts first with mental health, and then it goes to the physical health. And then when both of them are okay, you can strive and rise the best way possible. So I understand that it's also one of the New Year's resolution. But like I said, I just can repeat, me personally, I won't do it again. I did it once. I don't want to do it again, and I would not advise you guys to do it again. The last day before the year ends, it doesn't make sense for me. It really doesn't make sense for me. It gives you too much pressure. It gives you too much anxiety. You are there and you are thinking, oh, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? It doesn't make sense, and I understand also why a lot of people don't keep it. Young or old, a lot of people don't keep it. Like half, if it's 80% of people after February, they don't even think about it, then what's the need? I mean, it's a funny gag sometimes. It's really a funny gag. You are there with your friends and sitting together, and you guys are thinking, yeah, the year's over, what a year, and blah, 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 I'm thankful, blah, blah, blah. And then you guys, yeah, what do you want to do next year? I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. It's like a funny it's like a funny topic to have a conversation with your friends. It's a funny topic. It's an interesting topic to have a conversation with your family. It's an interesting topic to sit down with your partner in the new year and then discuss things what you guys want to do in life later on. So having this kind of thing, having this kind of structure is very, very good. But has it to be on the last week of the year? No, I don't think so. Me personally, I don't think so. I personally think if you want to do such kind of thing, you can start like beginning of December. In the beginning of December, you guys sit down, talk about plans that you want to have, dreams that you have, that you want to do you want to fulfill in the new year's, options that you want to open in the new year's, possibilities that you want to get in the new year, and then write a plan down and everything so that you set everything together for the new year. This is the first option. Or like I did, you wait until the tax months are gone. This is the stressful months. Nobody is thinking about going to the gym during that time. I mean, now I'm addicted to it. I will say, no, not addicted to it. I'm used to it. It's a better word to say. I'm used to it to go regularly. That's why I can go. And I also don't give me that much pressure. I just do twice a week. I go twice a week in the gym, and I train 60 minutes intensively. So I'm used to it, so I'm already in it. But if you're somebody that start new with such a resolution, it's important for you to do it right. And either you do it before the year ends, or you do it when the year already ends. You enjoyed your time, you file your taxes, you send everything out after it, like end of March, beginning of March. You sit down there also, you make your plan, you had the calculation of your taxes, you know how much you spend, you know how much you can spend for the new year. So if you can spend money in some apps, you have it. If you can spend some money in a contract for a year, you know you can afford it because you did your taxes. You know how much you spent, you know how much you gain, you know how much is open, you know how much you can save. So the things are clear, visual, and you know, okay, I can afford to register myself to a gym. I can afford to take the nutrition app. I can afford to take that fitness guide app, and I can afford to go to a psychiater or to a therapist for once a week. You got it, because you know you can set it straight. Or I can afford to go in a meditation class for once a week or twice a week. Or I can afford to go to the yoga class because yoga is a mix of sport and meditation. So everything you can set perfectly, and you can set it for the next year till next year March. So this is my thing. This is how I did it, and I'm honestly can advise it because I'm living it. I made my plans most of the time when the winter ends on the 21st of March, when the winter ends and when the spring begins. That's when I do my year resolution. My year resolution. It's not New Year like per se, it's a year resolution. That's where I do my year resolution because I have everything. Because for me, it doesn't make sense to do it in the winter because everything is sleeping or dead. There's nothing that I can see that is flowing, there's growing, there's giving me some inspirations because I love flowers. I love to smell the flowers when they start to grow. I love to smell I love to see the colors of the tree starting to go green again. I love to see how the trees are growing again. It's very fascinating for me. And doing it during this time to write something new for me, to change my life for new or all over again, this is the perfect time for me personally. And this is when also I have so many ideas. I write everything down. I make my calculation, I make my plan, I see my vision, I see my board clearly, and at the same time I can smell, because on the side I have a wonderful neighbor. She has a garden, so every time the winter start to go and the spring start to blow, you can smell her roses, her flowers. You can smell her flowers because the wind is like when the wind goes by. I don't know, maybe it's me thinking it sometimes because my boyfriend, when he comes over, or my my daughter when she's there or my son when they're there, they don't really smell it. Maybe it's just me. When I sit on the balcony, I start to smell the freshness of the flowers and everything. Maybe it's me, or maybe I'm weird. I don't know. We will find out one day. I don't know yet. So anyways, that's when I do it, and that's when I think it's the best way to do it. Therefore, I will not, it's just an advice for me. I will not force anybody to do it the same way like me. But I personally think the statistics shows it already. It doesn't make sense to do it in the end of the year. And that's why I asked you guys to even really did one of your things in the list. Did you even start with one of your things in the list? And are you still doing it? But if you really, just let's say like this, if you really kept it, if you really kept it exactly how you wanted it, and you made the resolution by the end of the year, and you started it on the first day of the year, congratulations to you. You are part of the 20% who really put their mind into it. And the remaining one, hey, like I said, either on the beginning of December, or you do it when the flowers are growing, when everything is renewing themselves and revitalizing themselves to a wonderful spring season. So yeah, that was my opinion about New Year's resolution, doing it or not doing it, how doing it and when doing it. Thank you so much for taking your time to listen to me. It's very great, and I really appreciate it. And I also really appreciate it when you leave a review, when you continue download, when you share your downloads, and of course when you subscribe for the bonus content, when you subscribe for podcast for my podcast on Spotify and all the other channels like Google, YouTube. I am there. You just go to the links that I put below on the description and click on it, and you will be in one of my social media's account, and you will definitely have all the information there. Thank you so much for taking your time listening to my podcast. Again, I am grateful for everything, guys. I'm really grateful for every single day, and I'm grateful that I can impress my opinion, that I can write my diary, and then when I finish writing it, telling you guys what I wrote and how I think about things and my opinion about things that maybe some people don't want to talk about, and so forth. Thank you so much. We're gonna see each other next week, Wednesday, on the wonderful 7th of February. We're going to talk about relationship again and or maybe some other stuff or some other topics. I don't know yet. It always pops in my mind when I'm interested about something. Then I write it down and then I just talk about it. So maybe it's relationship, maybe it's life, maybe it's something that comes up, or maybe it's just trash talk. We never know. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you guys a wonderful rest of the week. See you soon. Natacha is out.